Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're embarking on an extraordinary adventure that intertwines the fates of heroes, villains, and legendary monsters. From the enigmatic Skull Island to the iconic Metropolis, prepare for a tale of epic battles, cunning strategies, and the indomitable spirit of those who dare to confront the unknown. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to join us on this thrilling journey. Let the adventure begin. Justice League vs. Godzilla and King Kong Vol. 1. In the gleaming watchtower orbiting Earth, a beacon of hope and vigilance, the Flash and Green Lantern stood in awe of Superman's relentless pursuit of justice below. The Man of Steel, a blur of red and blue, darted across the globe with a mission, thwarting a daring bank heist, extinguishing the furious blaze of an oil rig, and ensuring the safety of a teetering space rocket. His actions, a symphony of heroism, played out on the monitors that lined the watchtower's walls. The Flash, ever amazed, voiced his concern about Superman's tireless efforts. "It's incredible. He's everywhere at once. Isn't it pushing him too much?" he pondered, his own speed notwithstanding. Green Lantern, with a smirk and a hint of irony, quipped, "And here, I thought you were the fastest man alive." Their banter was cut short as Supergirl breezed into the room, her eyes alight with urgency. She revealed Superman's plans to propose to Lois Lane, hinting at a much-needed respite for the hero with a vacation on the horizon. Green Lantern, jesting, offered to fill Superman's boots in his absence, a proposition met with amusement and skepticism. However, their light-hearted exchange was abruptly interrupted by an alarming sight on the monitor. A colossal gorilla, a titan of rage and strength, had laid siege to Metropolis. This was no ordinary beast, but Titano, a formidable adversary whose appearance signaled chaos. Supergirl, seizing the moment, challenged her companions. "Looks like it's our turn to step up." As Superman engaged Titano in a titanic clash, Green Lantern readied himself for battle. Yet, in a flash of lightning and a crackle of energy, the Flash zipped ahead, eager to lend aid to the besieged city. His speed was unmatched, a streak of crimson that pierced the sky. Arriving in Metropolis, the Flash was met with an unexpected sight. Superman, standing tall amidst the rubble, had already bested Titano. His calm demeanor belied the ferocity of the battle just fought. "Flash, is everything okay?" Superman inquired, ever the guardian, his gaze scanning the horizon for more threats. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of gold and purple, a remarkable scene unfolded high above the bustling streets of Metropolis. Superman, with the grace and strength that defined him, cradled the subdued giant gorilla Titano in his arms, soaring through the clouds. Perched atop the colossal creature, the Flash, ever the embodiment of speed and wit, engaged in a heart-to-heart with the Man of Steel. They discussed matters of the heart, particularly Superman's impending proposal to Lois Lane. The Flash, curious and somewhat bemused, probed the enigmatic nature of love, to which Superman offered a reassuring smile. "Don't worry, Flash. When love happens, you'll know." Their exchange was tinged with urgency, a playful reminder that their mission was twofold: ensure Titano's safe relocation and protect Superman's surprise for Lois. In the midst of their flight, Green Lantern, a beacon of emerald light, joined them, his presence a testament to the unbreakable bond shared by the members of the Justice League. With a chuckle, he assured Flash that Superman's secret was safe, despite the jests and jibes that flew as freely as they did. Their destination, Stryker's Island, loomed ahead, a fortress of solitude for those who threatened peace. It was here, amidst the high-security enclosures designed for the most formidable of foes, that Wonder Woman awaited their arrival. Her greeting was warm, yet tinged with the playful camaraderie that defined the League. Together they shared a moment of levity, their laughter echoing against the stark, unyielding walls of the prison. As Flash and Green Lantern took their leave, a tender exchange unfolded between Superman and Wonder Woman. She expressed her genuine joy for his forthcoming union, a sentiment that resonated deeply with Superman. In her words, he found the strength of their friendship, a bond forged in battle but tempered in moments of vulnerability and joy. Meanwhile, in the shadowy recesses of a hidden lair, the secret society of supervillains convened. The air was thick with frustration and the bitter taste of defeat. Cheetah, Captain Cold, Black Manta, Giganta, Toyman, and Gorilla Grodd, their names a roll call of infamy, gathered around a dimly lit table, their faces etched with determination. The fall of Titano, their pawn in a grander scheme against the Justice League, was a setback, but their resolve was unshaken. The sudden entrance of Lex Luthor, a figure of imposing intellect and ambition, shifted the atmosphere from despair to anticipation. With a commanding presence, he reassured his allies, weaving a narrative of long-term strategy and inevitable victory. Titano was merely the beginning, he declared, his voice laced with confidence. The room, once a chamber of doubts, now buzzed with renewed purpose as Luthor unveiled the next phase of his plan, a scheme that promised not just the downfall of the Justice League, but the reshaping of the world as they knew it. As Luthor led them to the brink of a new dawn, the airship awaiting their departure stood as a symbol of their unyielding ambition. In the icy, silent expanse of the North Pole, the secret society of supervillains embarked on their most audacious mission yet, infiltrating the hallowed grounds of Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Led by Lex Luthor, a mastermind of unparalleled intellect and ambition, they sought the cosmic secrets and advanced technologies hidden within, remnants of a world far beyond our own. With precision and force, they breached the fortress's defenses, shattering the silence with the destruction of the door guards. The heavy doors, a testament to the fortress's impenetrability, gave way under their relentless assault. They stepped inside, a band of shadows moving through a cathedral of alien wonders. Lex Luthor, with an air of authority, cautioned them against carelessness, their objective clear: to acquire the Mother Box and Orion's sled, artifacts of immense power and significance. As they navigated the troves of knowledge and weaponry, their movements were deliberate, a dance with destiny. The Mother Box and Orion's sled, nestled in their protective casings, seemed almost to beckon. With swift, calculated movements, they breached the safeguards, the promise of escape within grasp. Yet, fate had other plans. Toyman, ever curious, was captivated by a mysterious crystal, its allure undeniable. Against all warnings, he reached for it, unleashing a cacophony of alarms that shattered the tense silence. The fortress, a silent guardian, awoke to the intrusion, sealing their fate. Meanwhile, far from the frozen north, Superman stood on the cusp of a personal milestone, the proposal to Lois Lane. It was a moment of vulnerability, a step towards a future he yearned for. Bruce Wayne, Batman, stood by his side, not just as an ally, but as a friend. Their conversation, filled with congratulations and caution, was a reminder of the dual life Superman led, a hero torn between the sky and the earth. Bruce's warnings of the dangers Lois faced were met with Superman's unwavering resolve to protect those he loved, but their moment of camaraderie was cut short by the distant echo of the alarm from the Fortress of Solitude. The sanctuary had been breached. As Superman readied himself for battle, Bruce intervened, a hand on his shoulder, a voice of reason amidst the turmoil. Let the Justice League handle this, he urged, a testament to their trust and unity. Tonight, focus on Lois, focus on your future. Upon infiltrating the icy solitude of Superman's Fortress of Solitude, the secret society of supervillains meticulously orchestrated plan to pilfer the advanced Kryptonian technologies quickly spiraled into disarray, all due to Toyman's ill-advised curiosity. His actions prematurely activated the fortress's alarm systems, sparking immediate discord amongst the villainous ranks. Lex Luthor, the operations architect, along with Cheetah, Captain Cold, Black Manta, Giganta, and Gorilla Grodd turned their collective ire towards Toyman, berating him for jeopardizing their mission with his recklessness. Amidst the heated accusations and escalating tensions, the Justice League, Sans Superman, and Batman stormed the fortress. The ensuing confrontation was titanic, pitting the assembled might of Wonder Woman, the Flash, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and Supergirl against the formidable coalition of villains. The battle raged with fervor, the hallowed halls of the fortress bearing witness to an epic clash of powers. Despite their initial upper hand, the villains found themselves gradually outmatched by the Justice League's coordinated efforts. In a desperate bid to escape, Toyman hurled a bomb towards Supergirl and Wonder Woman. Fate, however, had other plans. The bomb strayed from its path, striking the mother box instead. The subsequent explosion was monumental, unleashing energies that activated the mother box and opened a portal. The Justice League members narrowly evaded the blast, leveraging their superhuman reflexes and abilities. Conversely, the villains were consumed by the explosion and transported through the portal to an alien dimension. Meanwhile, Superman, blissfully unaware of the unfolding chaos at his fortress, sought a moment of respite with Lois Lane at the Daily Planet. Determined to forge ahead with his personal life, amidst the ceaseless call of duty, he gently persuaded Lois to step away from her work. Together, they ascended to the building's rooftop, where Superman had prepared a surprise, a romantic dinner under the stars set against the backdrop of Metropolis's twinkling skyline. The contrast between the serene, intimate setting and the tumultuous events at the fortress underscored the dichotomy of Superman's existence, caught between his responsibilities as a hero and his desires as a man. In the otherworldly, a mysterious and unknown forest, the villains, now stranded and disoriented, directed their frustrations toward Toyman, blaming him for their dire circumstances. Yet, under Lex Luthor's calculating leadership, they recognized the necessity of unity in the face of adversity. Despite their differences and the blame cast upon Toyman, survival in this unknown realm required cooperation. Reluctantly banding together, they embarked on a quest to find a way back home. Their journey marked by the challenges of navigating the hostile and enigmatic environment. In the shadowy heart of Skull Island, an island shrouded in mystery and home to creatures from a bygone era, the secret society of supervillains, led by the cunning intellect of Lex Luthor and joined by the formidable powers of Giganta, Captain Cold, Black Manta, Toyman, and Gorilla Grodd, found themselves ensnared in an unexpected battle for survival. Their journey, initially driven by a quest to harness the advanced Kryptonian technologies hidden within Superman's Fortress of Solitude, had taken an unforeseen detour into this prehistoric wilderness. As they navigated the dense jungle, their path was illuminated by Giganta's towering presence, who, by altering his size, discerned a glimmer of civilization, a military base nestled within the island's embrace. The discovery offered a flicker of hope, a potential means to unearth the way back to their own dimension. United by necessity, the villains advanced towards the base, unaware of the imminent confrontation that would challenge their very notions of power and dominance. Their intrusion, however, did not go unnoticed. The island, a sentinel of natural order, unleashed one of its most terrifying guardians, a skull crawler. This monstrous entity, a nightmare incarnate with its ferocious maw and relentless aggression, ambushed the group, ensnaring them in a desperate struggle for survival. The villains, despite their individual might, found themselves outmatched by the creature's primal savagery. It was in this moment of chaos and fear that an unforeseen ally emerged from the depths of the forest. King Kong, the island's sovereign, a colossal force of nature whose very presence commanded the attention of all life on Skull Island, stepped into the fray. With a roar that echoed through the ages, Kong confronted the Skullcrawler, a battle between titans that had played out countless times across the eons. The villains, seizing the opportunity provided by Kong's intervention, found an unlikely savior in Captain Cold. With strategic precision, he unleashed a torrent of cryogenic energy upon the Skullcrawler, slowing the beast and providing the group a crucial window to escape. As they retreated into the sanctuary of the base, Gorilla Grodd lingered, his gaze fixed upon Kong. In the grandeur of Kong's battle, Grodd saw not just a creature, but a symbol of untamed might and leadership, qualities that resonated deeply within him. Within the confines of the military base, the villains stumbled upon a trove of information that unveiled the true nature of their predicament. They were not merely stranded on an unknown island, but were on Skull Island, a place of legends, where monsters ruled supreme. The revelation that they had been transported to this dimension, to an island that defied their understanding of reality, was met with a mix of awe and apprehension. As they monitored the ongoing battle between Kong and the Skullcrawler on the base's surveillance systems, the tide of the clash shifted. Kong, embodying the raw power and resilience of nature's guardians, emerged victorious, reaffirming his status as the island's protector. The villains, witnessing this display of primordial strength, were momentarily united in their respect for Kong's might. As they pored over the data, images flickered across the screens, revealing the island's monstrous inhabitants, including the king of monsters, Godzilla. It was here, amidst the revelation of their extraordinary surroundings, that Toyman's mind raced with a dangerous idea. Fueled by the thrill of potential chaos, he proposed using these titans as weapons against their nemesis, the Justice League. The reaction from his companions was immediate and fierce. The suggestion to unleash such uncontrollable forces on their world was met with strong resistance, igniting a volatile argument. The dispute reached its zenith when Toyman, driven by frustration and a desperate desire for vengeance, revealed the mysterious crystal he had pilfered from Superman's fortress. With a manic gleam in his eye, he voiced his wish to the crystal, a dark invocation to bring the monsters of Skull Island to their dimension. Meanwhile, in Metropolis, the tranquil evening that Superman had planted for Lois Lane, a moment meant for love and commitment, was shattered. The Serena Night Ski was violently torn asunder by a portal, through which Godzilla, the embodiment of primordial wrath, emerged into the heart of the city. The shock on Lois's face mirrored the sudden shift in Superman's demeanor. The proposal was forgotten, replaced by a surge of responsibility as he donned the mantle of Earth's protector once more. With determination etched into his features, Superman soared towards the looming threat of Godzilla, ready to confront the chaos that had spilled into their world. This moment marked the beginning of an unprecedented challenge, a collision of worlds spurred by the reckless ambitions of the secret society. As Superman engaged Godzilla, the lines between dimensions blurred, setting the stage for a confrontation that would test the limits of heroes and villains alike. To be continued. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this epic tale, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Your support inspires our next adventures. See you in the next video.